Jaw harps and jaw harp style musical instruments from around the world. This one here in particular is from Vietnam. It's called a Dan Moi. And my favorite are the double tongue ones. They seem to hold up better to my aggressive playing, which eventually this one's going to deform and I'm going to have to fix it anyways. But yeah, just a piece of brass that has tongues cut into it. Kenny's Kenley's dad says, "Happy to be back watching you." Oh, hello. How are you? If you're into harps, what harps have you been into as of late? I've been playing a few of my own harps, some Jerome, some Vargan, some Drimba, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Here's the one I made a week or two ago. One in C2. I've been playing a lot of harps with really flexible reeds. Harps that are easily mutable as well. I hit my mute here by contacting the frame. I thought you made that a while back. You were probably thinking of this one I made a while back. This one I just made within 2 weeks. I made it. What was that? I think I completed it 2 Fridays ago. 2 or 3, not to exceed 3 weeks. Let's see. Well, let's see what I write the date on any harp I make. So what did I write on it? 3/15. So yeah, that 15. Yeah, we're two. Was that 2 Fridays ago? You tell me you made the goofiest instrument I've seen. Well, you probably have seen a bunch of instruments of the same style. Jaw harps is a musical style or a musical instrument that's found around the world and under various names. Yeah, this one I made, but I did not invent the jaw harp style. It's been around. The oldest finds of the jaw harp are from about 3,000 years ago in the Altai region of Russia, made out of horse. I think it's horse rib bones, but I'm not sure how far back in history they go. You can even find variations of it in Papua New Guinea. The people of Papua New Guinea went there around 50 to 60,000 years ago. They think that people arrived in Papua New Guinea, Papua New Guinea, and this one's made out of bamboo, and it's string tapped. So it has a reed or tongue right in the center, and you use the string like a fulcrum. You tap it. See if I can get this rolling. It's got a sweet spot to it, so you got to kind of feel up and down. Where does it like to be struck? Can you play robot rock? What's robot rock? I'm not sure what that is. Or is it a style of rock? I have many styles of minerals down there. Some chert, some quartz, some other petrified wood, some other things. But I don't have any rocks that are robots. And if robot rock is a musical style, comment what it is. Oh, it's from Daft Punk. Oh, cool. I don't know of that song. Although I do get quite a few comments about Daft Punk that people say the jaw harp sounds like Daft Punk, and I don't know if Daft Punk ever used a jaw harp in its music. If they did, and you know they did, comment below what song it is. And these styles of musical instruments in this format may go back to Stone Age periods. We're not sure how long this has been in Papua New Guinea. We're not sure if they brought it with them from Asia when they arrived there 50 to 60,000 years ago, or if they just discovered mouth instruments by simultaneous discovery or multiple discovery. That's when places all over the world find certain things or certain inventions are just bound to happen. Probably because your mouth is really good at resonating sound, and we've been communicating with our mouth for a long time. So it would make sense that you'd make musical instruments that you can control with your using your mouth as a resonating cavity. Also, the mouth bow is another instrument like that, where they put the corner of the bow in their mouth and they play it. There's a mouth bow up there, however, it's not tuned right now. I'm going to tune it, or at least tighten up the strings. I believe it's recommended to play a mouth bow like that has steel strings with safety glasses. If the string, the guitar string, were to ever break, your eyes are right here, so safety glasses may be a good thing. Let's play a kubing. I believe this is from, that'd be a Filipino or Indonesian style kubing. This one's made by Steve Kinwald. And Steve Kinwald actually made the recreation of the Susap I was playing as well. His bamboo and his palm instruments are the best that I've played so far, especially his Susap and his kubing. And this instrument, it is a flat instrument with the tongue cut in it that's plucked, which I do believe is going to be more similar to that style of that ancient one found in the Altai region, where it's made out of a horse bone. It's probably this style of format. Vasco says, "Have you ever broken a tooth?" Yes, I have, but never on the jaw harp. I chipped my front teeth a little bit, tiny chips, twice on a trampoline when I was a kid, but I never with the jaw harp. Straight out of Raymond. Yeah, I've got that comment before. Raymond Gibberish Jungle. I believe jaw harps are in it. But if you do want to chip teeth, get the really mass-produced ones, the Snoopy off of Amazon and eBay. They're absolutely awful. I don't even like to play it. It hurts because it's just so stiff and it vibrates like kind of like a diving board would vibrate. So your whole head just really vibrates. Yeah, I don't like the harp, and it doesn't make much noise either. It's like I'm going with an out and an in breath and a glottal stop. And another style, a bamboo style, would be the kerending. This one is from Indonesia. This is an Abba Adan makes this. And they're kind of counterweighted. There's some really intricate carving that goes into kerending. Some kerending sound fuzzy and some sound like a clear bell. I've got one that sounds like a clear bell here. It was my favorite. It's my favorite kerending. I've got a whole bunch of kerending, but this one rings out the best. It's actually so flexible that if I'm not careful, it'll hit me in my tongue. Sammy shared the live. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Vasco says, "Do you know how to beatbox?" Not really. I've done some kickboxing, but I really haven't done much beatboxing. Oh, there's gonna be a lame joke and some dry humor in this every once in a while. I kind of do like percussives. Maybe that's what I think of when beatboxing, but I'm not a trained beatboxer. Let's just see if I get some percussives, some articulations going on this Vietnamese Dan Moi. Let's see, how would we, if we was to make some noises, let's see, how would we do that? Let's get a metronome going, the meter gnome. I don't even know for how much it's set for him. Oh, howdy, Boxcar Bets. Be sure to follow Boxcar Bets on YouTube. He is a jaw harp maker and producer of jaw harp content. At Cool Love says, what should I buy for my first one? Well, that's an interesting thing. There's a bunch of different routes you can go for a beginner harp. One thing I suggest you go to the harpery.com, and they have a beginner section, and just click on it. You'll be able to read on different styles and different makes of harps in lower price ranges, and read about different attributes and whether you want to play a harp fast, whether you want to be really breathy, whether you want something really saturated, or whether you want something really clean and melodic, what route you want to go. So just acquaint yourself with just different styles of harps, and a good way to do that is the harpery.com, the beginner section on that, and you can just listen to harps. And some are, serially produced that you can find around the world. Like, let's find this one here. You can find this one almost anywhere. You can find it on Amazon and eBay as well. This is a Pavel Pokin. They range from anywhere to okay mediocre to some of them being fairly good. But they are a smaller harp with a more flexible reed. I suggest people get a more flexible reeded harp for their first harp. Can you play the one with the fattest bass, please? I don't know if I have a super bassy one. I have some bass here. I'll play a bassy one. This is a Pavel Pokin. And some people say, like, oh, they're hurting my hands. I think some people try to hold it like this. Yeah, that is really uncomfortable. We need a good grip, and this is a pretty much universal grip. I'm just going to start calling this universal grip because it works on about every harp. Thumb and middle finger, and then the pointer finger resting, not on top because you don't want it to range all over. The pointer finger resting in front. What is my favorite? Well, it depends on what I'm in the mood for. It's like food. There are a ton of different flavors and a ton of different takes on every flavor. So, same thing with harps. It's like, what am I in the mood for? Sometimes I'll get down playing a Susap. Sometimes I'll play really bassy harp. The harps I play the most often are probably ones from the A1 range to about the F2 or G2. I don't play a lot of really high pitched harps. I don't play a lot of really low bassy harps or super basses. Or they call that contra octave, the first octave and below. Try the double jaw. Are you talking about the one with the two reeds? Yeah, I had a duet. I've had a couple of different Glasner duet in my collection. I always end up getting rid of them because I never play them. And then I have a Fomenkov two-reeded harp. I've had some Gorka ones. I'm just not big on the two-reeded harps because for me personally, what it comes down to is your mouth has to be that wide apart to hold a double-reeded harp. So like I feel like a lot of the articulation and a lot of the subtlety I get with my mouth close together like this, I can't get on those double-reeded harps where my teeth have got to be like that far apart. What's the website again? Oh, that's theharpery.com. Theharpery.com. They don't ship everywhere in the world. They don't ship to the EU, and they don't ship to I think it's just basically the EU and UK. But regardless of if you can order on there or not, just go on there and look at the harps and acquaint you with what jaw harps are and what affordable harps you can expect from them. Because a jaw harp like this is like $30. Or it might even be down in the $20 ranges. Maybe $25 shipped. It's not an expensive instrument, but they're decent. And you can spend anywhere from $20 on a good harp on up to, $300 or $400. But like most harps at $100 or even $80 and below, in that $50 to $80 range, you can find some absolute fire harps. Somebody, I was reading comments as I was playing there. Somebody said, "Do I have a Kaotian?" And in one of my videos that blew up, I think several of the videos on the Kaotian or the Koshien blew up, and I referred to it, this Chinese instrument that has 3 blades on it, as a Kaotian. It's a Koshien, I believe. Just see where I go. Don't spend a ton of time playing the Koshien. I need to get some type of little holder for them because they are kind of awkward for me to hold. But the sound on them is really good. We'll play one more harp. Put them back in their bottle. Bye, Koshien. We'll play one more harp. What should I play? Basically, we haven't played anything high-pitched Rajasthani. Oh, yeah, we haven't played anything low-pitched. We'll play 2 harps. I'll play a Veshkovich Monstro. Ukrainian, big, bassy Ukrainian drimba. Doc Charbet says, "Holy smokes, that's low, but still dynamic." Yeah, the Veskovich throw and play pretty well, pretty stable. They have a good taper to them. They also have a good way they're thinned out, or however he works them. Let's play something. I don't know if I have any deep. Oh, I do. I'll play my deepest harp in my collection, Shipanov. We'll go over to Russia here. This is a Shipanov. His deepest untuned bass. So it's G0 or downabouts in that area. I requested untuned because I really like playing a good untuned harp. Because most of my harp play is solo harp play. Asco says it sounds kind of like burping, huh? Well, you're not wrong in that. I'm not burping when I play it, but I am using my tongue very low in my mouth and using areas of my throat and my glottis. So I'm like making very throat-like noises and keeping things open. Are there health benefits from playing the jar? Well, I'm not the FDA, and I can't make any claims for health benefits. Some people use them for sound healing. Some people, like myself, use them for personal enjoyment and also for meditation, for entering trance states, like these deep meditational states. For me, for everybody, it's different, but for me, it's kind of like dreaming. But it's those deep meditational states that that creativity shines through, and it helps me creatively, and it also helps me to gain insight on creative solutions and also things that are going on in my life and everything. So yeah, I do use the meditational aspect of the harp, but as for healing benefits or health benefits, I'm not sure of that. I'm sure that you can use them meditationally or trance for inducing trance, but besides that, I can't say like, oh, the brain waves do something to you, because jaw harps are a bunch of different brain waves. Now, playing a jaw harp that's really unbalanced and bad for your teeth, like those toy Snoopy harps, I would not recommend that. That is a thing that's going to damage your health. But playing a good jaw harp, yeah. If you're going to play a jaw harp, play it for enjoyment. And there's another aspect. There's the vibrations of the harp, but there's also the intentional breathing. Because if you want to alter consciousness or go into meditational style states, you need to be doing some intentional breathing. And the jaw harp is, sometimes I'm breathing really heavily. Sometimes I'm starting and stopping little breaths, breathing in and out. And sometimes I'm holding my breath for long periods of time. Do you think the Chang would be okay for my first? No. The Pakistani Chang, I have had 3 of them in my collection. They're not of good quality. That was a representation of a uncommon harp found in Pakistan. There are versions of it as well in India and all over Asia. But yeah, the Pakistani Chang that I played, at least from the one maker, they're not good, no. I wouldn't play it as a daily player. I don't even know where my Chang is right now, but there it is. Yeah, this is the only representation, because there's not many harps like this made in Pakistan. But yeah, I would not recommend it for daily play. Yeah, it's kind of a rougher finish, little bit on the upper end of stiffness. It did make a famous video though. This is Oleg Shipanov Deepest Untuned Bass. And Boxcar Bet says, I'm excited you have the Salagi now. I'm going to order one. Oh, yeah. The Salagi are in stock at theharper.com. Yes. Can you tell me what one to buy first? Go on. Well, it depends. You can get a harp, $40 and under, pretty decently. Some of the Russian Vargan, some of the Ukrainian Drimba, some of the Rajasthani Morchang are all okay as well. Or if you like, a really good first harp would be a Czech Brummel, the Robach in D2. There should be Salagi Chancellors on theharper.com, but the Chancellors will play a little bit more clicky. If you have to choose in between like a Czech Brummel and a Chancellor, I would probably choose the Brummel, because you can play it faster and really dynamically. Trying to find a jaw harp, dog. Can't find it in my country. Well, Tron52, what country are you in? If we can't send you a jaw harp to your country, I got friends all over the world that can send to most places. The only place I found it impossible to send a jaw harp to is Iran. We have not found any solution for that, because I've had several times people ask me, hey, I'm in Iran, I would love to get a jaw harp. I'm like, so I researched it, couldn't ship them from the U.S. One of my friends in India couldn't ship, so yeah, Iran, it's impossible to, at least as of this time, ship jaw harps there. But I encourage you, if you're watching, you're from Iran, you should do some research, especially if you know about metals, and start making jaw harps. Because yeah, Iran, you need some jaw harps as well. Everybody needs a little bit of jaw harp. Let's play them. We'll play a Rajasthani Morchang. This is Mohan makes this. This is a Mohan Rajasthani Morchang. We're going to go over to India. And people are asking about a Chang, play a Pakistani Chang. I'm like, no, I would recommend one of the good Rajasthani makers for an Indian Morchang. Macedonia. Where is Macedonia? Shoot a message to theharper.com. Is that in the EU? I know we can't ship to the EU. Jaw 52 says Macedonia. You know, the old Yugoslavia. I'm in the I'm not in the EU. I'm in the Balkans region. Well, if you're near Russia or Ukraine, there are actually a bunch of harps in Russia. Go to obertonpro.com and they should definitely, like, if you're in the Balkan region, they should be able to send you harps. Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up with that. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in for a Sunday night Jaw Harp Live. I will see y'all next Sunday at 8 p.m. Central US time for Sunday night Jaw Harp Live. I love y'all. Adios. Played a bass I made. Love y'all. I'll see y'all next Sunday. Adios. And in the live stream, I will see y'all next Sunday for Sunday Night Job Live. Love y'all. Adios.